Sometimes I get asked, what is the greatest sin? What do you think? People think murder is the greatest sin. Yes, murder is a great sin because it's very unfair to the person who is murdered and to the family that has to suffer the grief and loss. Or theft. Some people think theft is a very great sin because you're taking a property that someone has put sweat and blood on it. But the greatest sin is not all those. Some people think sexual sins are the greatest, or maybe the use of drugs is the greatest sin, like drinking and all that. But that's not the greatest sin. Do you know what's the greatest sin? The greatest sin is called unbelief. Unbelief is the greatest sin. That's why you're going to find a lot of murderers in heaven. You're going to find a lot of prostitutes in heaven. You're going to find a lot of drug users in heaven. Why? Because they believed. There is something about believing that is amazing. Believing honors God. Believing praises God. And there's something about believing in grace, because those who have received God's grace, it's not because they did anything great, they just believed. We don't get forgiven because we repented. We get forgiven because we believed. And you know how I know that? From my Bible. The thief who had stolen, killed, and destroyed all his life, the only thing he did at that cross with Jesus is he believed he was the Son of God. And he's right now, as we speak, in heaven. And the other thief on the other side missed heaven. Why? He did not believe. Do you see the difference? It's not about murder. It's not about the sins. It's about believing. And believing is grace. So the greatest sin of all is unbelief. It's the unforgivable sin. Thank you, folks, and God bless you. And believe and trust in God.